E aí, aqui é o Will, e hoje nós estamos aqui com o terceiro vídeo, e acredito que o último, dos finais de Stanley Parable. Por que o último vídeo? Esses são os finais de caminho por decisão. Então, no próximo vídeo, no quarto, eu farei os finais, digamos, secretos. Onde a gente tem que fazer uma sucessão de atos para chegar ao final.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Aqui eu já saí aqui pra não ter que fazer todo o caminho de volta. Essa aqui é aquela plataforma.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that
No
the
outro
story has been about
walkthrough
nothing
nós
but
fomos
you
pra lá,
all
teve o
this
telefone,
time.
mas
There's
dessa
someone
vez
you've been
nós vamos
neglecting,
pular aqui
Stanley.
na
Someone you've forgotten
plataforma de
about.
baixo.
What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Agora nesse primeiro nós vamos pela porta vermelha. Na próxima parte eu vou pela azul.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I want it to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Agora ele abre duas portas, independente da porta que tu entrar, tu vai pro mesmo lugar. Eu já testei. Nunca tinha como saber qual era a porta, mas eu entrei e fiquei parado e voltei pra mesma porta. E na outra vez eu fui pro outro lado. Então vamos entrar aqui.
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Que bom pra você. Muitas dorgas aqui, ó. Bom, vamos entrar aqui na porta. Isso aqui é uma outra porta, não foi de onde eu vim. De onde eu vim sumiu simplesmente. Eu nem sei por onde que é. Mas, vamos lá.
No, wait. Where are you going? Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this. Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Foi mal aí, amigão. Eu vou pular. Tchau.
No!
Opa.
Oh, thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
Tá bom, vou te dar um pouquinho de felicidade. Mesmo tendo sido muito trouxão comigo na outra vez.
There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
Não. Eu vou me matar mesmo. Se fode aí, ô narrador.
Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
Não.
No. No, what do you do? Do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
Não pode falar nada, eu não vou ser convencido. Eu vou pular e tchau.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Adeus.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore.
Acho que essa é a última vez que eu tenho que pular.
But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
Coitado. Chega a dar pena do narrador, mas...
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Não. Eu vou ir pela porta azul pra ver o último final que nós temos.
Aha! Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Não, eu quero ir pela azul.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Se a gente for pela porta vermelha agora, a gente vai voltar pelo mesmo lugar, naquele final que a gente já viu agora há pouco. E a porta azul tá aqui atrás. É. Você dá pra voltar pra cá, deixa eu ver. Não. Então vamos pela porta azul.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map, because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end it was all for nothing, because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Aqui trocou os negócios do teto. Como se fossem lâmpadas, só que não acabadas. Se entrar por essa porta, ou por essa porta, vai no mesmo lugar. Vou entrar por aqui porque é laranjinha. Todas as portas dariam bem aqui.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Independente da nota que tu der, vai acontecer a mesma coisa. Então, eu vou dar 1 aqui, só pra ver ele brabo.
A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Aqui nós temos agora um videozinho que vai mostrar os colocados, quantas portas foram abertas, passos dados até agora no jogo. É bem interessante essa parte. Ele reinicia e a gente entra numa porta dessas. Ó, se eu entrar nessa aqui vai ser no mesmo lugar.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Eu vou dar 1 de novo, só pra ver ele brabo mais uma vez.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience. You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out, I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Ta-da!
Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Okay.
This will go here. No, here. And then...
Esse narrador é muito louco.
Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. Ah, but you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Como eu tava falando, se tu ficar apertando o botão lá por 4 horas, tem um outro final com alguns textos. Então eu vou deixar o link na descrição, porque eu não vou ficar apertando o botão 4 horas, só pra mostrar o final. Então, esse é um dos finais mais legais que eu vi. Sai no Minecraft, porque tu não gostou do jogo dele, então ele te larga aqui. Vamos continuar agora pra ver o resto. Ai, não dá pra entrar.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes, yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Agora abre o caminho pra eu minerar. Bom, objetivo de Minecraft, né?
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light? Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Opa, tinha algum monstro ali. Deu barulho. E agora, sim. Exatamente.
Yes!
Portal.
I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell
Não
this
dá pra
is.
colocar aqui. O portal dá. Vai lá, minha chica. Tempo. Primeira caixa. Opa, quebrou. Ah, que interessante. Tem coisa aqui embaixo. Não dá pra entrar? Se a gente já chegou um easter egg. Não? Acho que não. Não.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
Vou botar um cubo aqui.
Genius. No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games, and I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but as for me, I've had enough. So, why don't you get cozy in this room, and if you have any grand revolutionary ideas for the perfect video game, you can just sit there and let it ball up inside you for all eternity. I don't need your advice. I don't need your ratings. And I certainly don't need the validation of a man whose job is to push buttons. I think I'll just go about my business, making meaningful cultural contributions to the world. And perhaps every now and then I'll think back to a man named Stanley who was objectively wrong in every decision he ever made. The thought won't last long. Goodbye, Stanley. Good luck with your work, and I sincerely hope that everyone lives happily ever after.
Então agora o que nos resta fazer é pular aqui dentro, né? Bora lá. Pelo jeito, entrando no mundo do portal, nós ganhamos a botas da Shell, né? Porque ele pulou lá de cima e não se estribuchou aqui no chão, então... Agora nós vamos ter que pular de novo, lá embaixo. Aqui, é exatamente o que está aparecendo, é o Stanley Parable original, o cenário original, do mod do Half-Life mesmo. Com as paredes laranjas, com essa parte branca. É exatamente como é o mod original. Então, nós andamos por aqui sem muito objetivo. Acho que a gente tem que ir certo. Aqui nós temos as duas portas. Vou tentar seguir aqui. Esse aqui estava aberto. Não vai dar em nada, eu acho. É. Foi de onde eu tinha vindo. Esse eu achei um dos melhores finais. Apesar de aparentemente não ter nada. Mas entrar nos outros jogos é muito interessante. E, claro, tem um motivo, uma filosofia por trás disso. Que no vídeo de análise que eu vou fazer, o final, o quinto vídeo no caso, depois de todos os finais, eu vou tentar explicar a minha visão do jogo. Então, depois eu vou falar sobre isso, sobre esse final principalmente, talvez. Então a gente chega nessa sala que tem um monte de coisa pra apertar. E nada faz o menor sentido. Não tem o que fazer na verdade. Deixa eu tentar achar outra sala. Deixa eu ver se alguma porta abre. Nada abre. E?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
E assim termina o último final de Stanley Parable. Agora faltam os finais, digamos, secretos, entre aspas, que não tem um caminho a seguir, e sim uma sucessão de ações que ocasionam o final. Então, nesse vídeo é isso. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Se gostarem, deixe seu gostei aí embaixo. Comente, isso sempre é muito importante. E nos vemos no próximo vídeo com os finais secretos. Depois desses finais secretos eu pretendo fazer o vídeo de análise, como eu já falei. E daí encerrar os vídeos com Stanley Parable. A gente se vê no próximo vídeo. E até mais!